Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to be playing Jurassic World Evolution. And anybody that's played this knows that it's a park builder style game. I remember the one they had back was called Operation Genesis. It came out on the PC, but it was also on Xbox and PlayStation 2, I think it was. But yeah, you just, build places and, you know, kind of like theme park tycoon. So I have all the DLC for them. So like the original one is, obviously Jurassic World Evolution, but there's one where you follow Claire's return to try to fix things, and then it goes back in time where you go and actually rebuild Jurassic Park. But I believe it's the second one, but there's parts in this one where you have to do certain things, and those ones to unlock it in the sandbox mode or use it in, the rest of it. So, I mean, this is one of those let's play. I've played this on, you know, everything from the 360 when it was out. And
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only...
Well, yeah, I played this
there had
originally on
been
360,
5.
but this was before all the DLCs came out. Then I bought her on the Switch, and then I bought her on PlayStation.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros.
I baited the
It's relatively stable.
Evolution.
Yeah, you can get your feet wet here,
Yeah.
and you should.
But
Dive into the deep end of the pool is where
the
the
second one was
big,
a little bit
angry, hungry things
further
are.
off than what it should be.
And
But
you want to be ready before you
if
try
it was
that.
built around like this aspect, I think it would have been a lot easier. Play and got more attention. Let's just hope I don't get copyrighted for this music again.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
I wish I would have turned
We've
the
already
tutorials
started
off.
on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
Watch out for dinosaurs. There's no dinosaurs to watch out for, you jerk off. See, I like doing this one here.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
See, I need to do a path, and then I'm gonna have to
You'll need to
do
connect it to
power
the
up,
pre-existing network of paths and the power grid.
They should have just started you off telling you that without him explaining it. Come on, it's
Now
not
comes the
rocket
real
science.
test, incubating a dinosaur.
Oh,
You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
See, I know with this one, there's a big trick
The
to this game.
machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
I know that you can go from, like, say, you go far and you unlock your next island. So you get to the other island, open up your fossil center and all that so that you can start receiving there. You go from this island and then switch in between, and then you can actually cancel your fossil research and take that money from one island and share it with another. But I don't know if they ever fixed that glitch or not, or if it was a glitch or anything at all. It's just something I noticed and kind of helped me cheat through, especially when you get in the negatives, and it's really hard to get back out sometimes.
Life, it begins, the most precious moment, the result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
He's like, good job, jackass.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team.
Place doesn't.
Choose one of their contracts.
Solar panels.
It'll help you develop your facility. Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay. You're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
See, what a secret.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
I see. It'll let me.
So, one more thing. Your reputation.
Oh, no.
Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
See, I can go like this. See this white line? That is the barrier. You can't build past that.
People think money makes the world go around, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go around, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
All herbivores. And then maybe connect the two and just make one big walkthrough and then add the thingies, but knowing my luck, I'm gonna do velociraptors like I did in the old game. Yeah, tends to get expensive when they start eating people.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
See, you get these ones. Yeah.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life.
I think that's the
life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
Hybrids. I don't remember if this is the one with the hybrids or the other one, but...
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started. Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Don't disappoint. It's not like I just don't have minutes of things to
Good!
do.
Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the Fossil Center for extraction.
That I normally get. Then I got the DLCs for all this stuff too. Yeah, shut your research up. Let's see, Fallen Kingdom.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs, which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources. Nature and commerce.
Spinoraptor.
See? Simple.
Stego. Indomino. Ankylodoccus? Like in buildings, you gotta get the generators and substations and all that stuff up. You gotta invest in, stuff for people to buy, or they're not gonna want to stay around, obviously. So you get upgrades and stuff like that. And we will spend loads of time doing this. This is quite entertaining, just like Halo Wars. Halo Wars is another one I'll definitely play down with. But, I mean, that's if there's people that want to play with it. So I do not have enough for the trike yet. Oh, I never. Okay, so
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
I don't like his voice. I don't know why. Just fucking irks me. Another thing I wondered, why is there only 4 stars? Why ain't there 5? Isn't 5 stars usually what normally is rated? Just like, look, bottom corner. 5-star rating. Why not 5-star on quality of the fossil? Answer me that one.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself.
Cool.
Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will
like
know
that
if
idea.
our efforts will have been worth it.
Oh shit. So, enclosures. This is the thing you build, fences, stuff. You want to make sure you got food down for people so that they're not starving.
Like us, different dinosaurs require different diets. Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red meat man myself.
Hungry.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
See, I'm losing $7,000. So, that being said, where are you? I want money.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division.
So,
What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. It's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
Yeah, they jump back and forth and look at this. If you don't keep up and this catches up, I mean, you don't get those fossils back that they can't put in there, so you can do up to 6 things into extraction, or you can sell them. But once you get the other ones, your other islands open, you are able to do more with them. I don't have power to that gallery. I bet. Yep. See, this is no substation. So, substation's right here. So what I like to do is try to get one as close as possible to that building. Because then I can still build all over here in this area. Is it over here? I don't want to build a Carno.
That contract is
Place.
complete. That means you done good. Keep this up, and you'll be a star player.
Oh, one thing that I know a lot of people don't know, that when you're doing this in incubate, they do die. If you don't have the genome high enough, the viability will drop and it will die. Just like when they do like the mods, like the Indominus, when they did it in the movie, when they alter it, it drops the viability because you're messing with, obviously, the genes. Something I know for a fact, that the Ankylos, the Triceratops, and the Stegos, they all, and a couple other ones I can't remember, but they like to be in pairs or groups, or they'll go berserk and start breaking through fences and shit. I mean, this is one thing I liked about this game, because look, the detail on it.
Our new
See,
specimens,
the population,
dinosaurs, are meeting
you want to keep it in the blue, but your
But we want
social
them
is
to
what it
thrive.
needs, and it needs a
That's
partner.
your next assignment.
So, or it will
Making
get
sure our
lonely and it
specimens
will
are properly
stop
cared
eating.
for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs
One here.
is that they have no point of reference to understand humans,
Your visibility.
so don't
You
expect
see
much
how
in the way
many
of thank
dinosaurs,
yous.
and since I only got 3, and I can see 3, I think I'm solid.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
I really wish they didn't make him sound so snobby, because like anybody that's read the books knows, Wu was not really of a. Let's be straight. He wasn't a dick like he was how they portrayed him in this part of the series. But then again, there was only 2 books, and they made what, 5 movies, working on 6 or something like that. So yeah. Oh.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my
Gotta make
friends.
sure we got enough power
I've seen
at
things
these,
I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't
generators.
dampened my
I'm used to
commitment to
that.
the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
So you can do upgrades like this, but when you put them on, they cost. And it's just like everything else, give or takes and everything, but I mean, your research center has the same things. But one good thing is, so does your this thing, your creation labs and stuff, so you can, you know, bring their viability, the rating, the resilience up and all that with genome messing. So now it has good social. Wants me to do 70 on the genome on thingy now for it. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go back to here. Because Edmontosaurus is a decent one, and I mean, come on, it's Triceratops. But like I know, Tyrannos are over here, or down here, I think it is, and then Brachios, and then Gernotosauruses, and Velociraptors are over here. Wang. which is a type of stego, I believe. I'm so I have 893,164. So some people are coming in and looking. But one thing I know they're gonna want for the guests, one blue. So I think my personal experience might wanna do something like this. So people can go blue. And when I get more down over here, I do the same, but like right now they're walking all the way down and around. But there's nothing over there. So let's put some back glue down. Put it right here.
You up for a new challenge? Well, then you are gonna want to see this new contract.
I'm not going to argue against increasing revenue. I guess that would be purely idealistic. But raise this money responsibly, because it may get spent a whole other way.
It looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
It costs none, but I had to pay 40K for it. Let's see, I can manipulate what I'm selling it for. There's already 33 people there, 34 people here. So let's up this up so we can at least make a little bit of money in this place. But I mean, eventually you're gonna have to do that, and you'll have to put up more staff and all that. So trust me, you're gonna want to. But a good thing you want to pay attention to is this, because you look, 40 grand, boom, just made it. That in. But yeah, no, you want to pay attention to when they come back, because the more you send them out quickie, the more you get back. So like, I just made 40K off of that one. I spent 75. Boom, I only spent like 35K. So, I mean, never know. I know you can sell 100,000 ones. There's all priced. Some fossils you can sell. See, I'm making $201 after income cost. So that ain't really bad, to be honest with you. But once research is done, cool. Enclosure. I can get electrified fences. which eventually I'm going to want. But I know this is one of the things I've wanted. But, you know, I'll do electrified fences, because then you get heavy steels and electrified concrete, which is what you want to do the Triceratops with. A Triceratops Tyrannosaurus. What was this one? Yeah, Raptor Squad from whatchamacallit, Jurassic World. They can look like blue. All of them. Kind of cool. Yeah. I'll hold off for now because I don't want to go broke. Because I'm a poor baby. So I'm going to send some out to here because these are 60Ks. It's landing. Boom. Damn it, I should have went to that one. Edmontosaurus. But yeah, look. Another 40K. I could do that for that one. Or, ooh, Edmontosauruses. But see, this is the funny. It costs more to extract it than it does to sell it. However, you get like 5, maybe 10%, depending on what it is. It seems like. I don't know what the algorithm for that is, but it can be helpful, because once you get so far and you hit 100% and say like you had some still in your fossil bays, it'll actually go through and zero those out, and you actually get the money for it instead. They'll just cash you out. And I mean, later on, that does really help you.
Everybody says you can handle
All right,
yourself,
one
so
thing I
this new
will
contract should be a
100%
cakewalk,
say-
right?
I hate most of these ones. Because, like, there's an achievement for an Xbox where you get set up a Gallimimus getting eaten by a Tyranno, and you gotta take a picture of it. Or I think it was like Stegos attacking, or Triceratops attacking one of the safari vehicles, which is kind of dumb. So I don't do that. So I normally decline these because they only cost 100,000 if you complete them. So in the long run, it's not really beneficial. I'm gonna go broke. Watch it. I'm going to. See, this is what I was talking about. See,
One of your dinosaurs has failed to incubate.
Um,
I never said bringing back dinosaurs was gonna be easy.
Eventually, you can. And it's global operations here. Insurance. See, you get 30% back on what it cost for that dinosaur if it dies. So that's kind of cool in my opinion, because if they die and it's, you know, because of something, you know, normal, but and quite frankly, if you have that insurance, you can let a couple die because it's like $1 million, $3 million or some stupid crap. Just like they had one for the insurance if people die, or stuff like that. See, look at that. Rhenium is 100,000. Like, who needs these? I'll spend them just so I can get the things, but jeez. The Edmontosauruses. See, discarded. Then, I mean, that should be kind of automatic, don't you think? You're gonna let a dead egg sit there. What are you gonna do? Wait till it grows the fucking legs and pop off, or what? I don't get that part. And this has to be somewhat streamlined at a point, doesn't it?
This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Thanks for ruining the game. The ending. I get Tyrannosauruses. You big jerk. See, it's drinking, but low social, the population. Social is primarily to like its own species, so like another Edmontosaurus. But obviously you don't want too many of them. And your population is so limited, but you have to make sure you have enough forest in the surrounding area, and the water, the food, and all that. Just like you're gonna have to eventually send someone out to grow and refill this thing right here. I got 7 in reserve, but I can like change everything about it eventually. Or I could force it to dispense again if I want to, but it'll waste it. So I don't know if this makes sense to anyone else, but I like this game, and I mean, if they would do something like this for like other games, it would probably help like,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know how
we are
to
pleased
explain it.
welcome an Edmontosaurus to the park.
Like imagine playing something like this, but it was like set up like Halo Wars. And it was like Aliens versus Predators or something like that, like an updated version. That would be pretty awesome in my opinion. Because like there was a game back in, crap, I don't remember, it was on the original PlayStation, I think it was. It was Alien versus Predators, but you could play the Marines or the Predator, the Yakshas or the Xenomorphs, and you built a base, and you had to send people out. It was kind of like Red Alert, but with them. So we can send this. Let's send one here. So one I get so far in the stars, I'll unlock the next map. I think it's 4 stars or 3 stars. I can't remember. I'll unlock the next location. And when I go to the next location, I'll have to, fix something or build from scratch in a small area, I believe is the next one. But you'll rebuild and do stuff. But you'll do the same thing, build an expedition, science center, and it'll actually expand slots, like I said, you could start one here, like in the fossil, like start researching it, transfer to the other one, get into your fossil center there, and it'll still be loading, but you cancel it.
This is
So when you
Lambert,
cancel it,
head
it'll go
of
back to the other
security.
one.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the island.
So
here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Yeah. My point of view in this one is, I'm looking at how much money I got in right now. Bank account says I can't do that one, but so what I end up doing is I'll cancel them. But even when I sell this, it's still not gonna be enough. So what I'll do is I'll save it up, and then eventually I'll just build it, and then you'll get them. Just people coming, like for real. They just love it. Well, I'll be. There's a lot of things you can get more in depth with, like if you like getting into them, like you can go through and look at, you know, information. Oh, well, I did not know that part, but yeah, you get, you know, fun facts. The sound, I guess. Well, that kind of sounds like, I guess, bad fish or shrimp. Yeah, that's kind of moving on. So you can see all the silhouettes. There's 68 of them, so just didn't think about that. Is that, ooh, that's a Troodon, I think. That's a Tintosaurus. Ooh, flyer. Pteranodon. And there's a Spino, of course. Look, it's a featherless ostrich. But I mean, tells you fun facts here too. I don't think I've actually went through and looked at all this, to be honest with you. Even when I first played it, I think I just built the stuff and went from there. But I've beaten it so many times, I kind of just remember things off of instinct. So, there's something that I miss, of course, tell me so I can fix it. But other than that, as long as I get it done, kind of don't be mean. Try to be as nice as you can be. Just like if I end up doing it, I might do Final Fantasy 14 online with a lot of other people. But it is time consuming, a lot of just kind of sitting there letting it go on unless you do dungeons and stuff. And quite frankly, I'm in the guild I'm in. I've tried to help out, you know, training new people and helping, you know, level up, and I'm leveling my own person up, so. But that's not this game, so let's not worry about that. crap, that person. They're still not. Oh, that's right. When I was in that menu, everything paused. So I still have to wait for them to get back. So we're gonna keep doing this because we need Triceratops genome. So, but like I said, if you go and zero it out, you can't mine them at certain places. So if you end up mining it when you're looking for like other fossils that are also at that site, you'll just automatically get cashed out on it. So that's kind of cool. But at the same time, why wouldn't they just let you sell the things? Well, when you're at, say like when I'm here and I sell this, it'll go to the money that's here. So when I go to the next place, it has a separate money thing, different stars, everything. So that money's linked to that island. So like I said, if I build a fossil center, boom, this process right now, see that fossil, if I canceled it at the other place, the money that I spent here would go to there. So it's kind of significant, but a lot of people don't notice it. I've checked. I haven't really seen any videos explaining that, but I mean, eventually I'll show it. It's not a cheat or anything like that. It's just kind of a play, I guess. Um, I'm sure someone's figured it out and pointed it out, and they're just like, hey, if people want to do it, let them do it. So, but what I will end up doing is over here. I said I will map out how far I go, and I'll clean up some of these trees, and I'll make up a spot because, like I said, eventually I'll make the entire place all fenced in, and then I'll just have one big massive like safari zone from here to here, and then I'll connect a small thing here going all the way down so that people can walk back here and get out and go BB and have food here, and then maybe a hotel. That would be kind of cool. Come back here, have a hotel, and then just see all the dinos that might come back here if they come back here. I don't think they're coming back here. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. This is another good way to look at things because you see where everybody's at, you know, what their status is, comfort level, but later on, they will get diseases, which is why I went and researched the hookworm parasite. Because I know once I hit 70 and incubate one, that they are going to turn around and one of them is going to get sick, and I'm going to have to send the ACU team to go, or is it the Ranger team? One of them I had to go and vaccinate. The other one, ACU team puts them to sleep, and you can also send them to pick them up and transfer them to other places inside the park, or you can sell them. The Rangers is for the vaccines. I just remembered, I'm sorry. But they will go and say like they're low in health because they were in a fight. It'll go and help heal them. So, that's one. I don't know. Talking about movie games like this, I really want to do it. Ooh, imagine something like this, but Resident Evil. Like, one place does the T-virus, and like you have to have its own testing zone, and like the people walking around could be corporate people, and this could all be underground. Or like another one could be doing BOWs or Ouroboros or Tyrant or the G virus. That would be that would be sweet, but you know.
I'd suggest making the most of any downtime. You know, send out expeditions.
I would uppercut
Get the
this
squares
dude,
to
'cause
research
he's
something. Make me a coffee, that sort of thing.
just pompous.
Cream and 2 sugars.
Remember, science is why we are all here, and this contract helps me advance our research. Take it, and we'll both get what we want.
Gas shelters, yeah, you need to get those, because if there's a carno gets out or something like that, you definitely want one of those, because people run right into there, and then their anxiety, their panic, and all that drops down, and then it doesn't hurt you as bad. Boom, look, 40, 120, and then this 100, this beast, man. I just do this, and this is kind of how I'll sit. I'll make my money here, go to the next one, keep going. Oh, the ADHD is strong in this one. Getting urges to play Resident Evil, but I also want to play it on VR, which is another thing. I will do VR eventually. Imagine doing something like this with the VR. Like you can do it as like a down aspect from the goggles. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys this or you got scared. You can do your camera, or this is how you do your thingy. But you have upgrades for them to, like, you don't kill people, obviously. Or even though this would still hit someone, yeah. But when you make enclosures, you want to make sure you have gates, because don't be a dummy like me and not have gates, because if you don't have gates, you can't really do nothing. So no gates mean no entry means dead diamonds. Dead diamonds mean you make no money, and then you have to get them removed from AC, which costs money too, so it's a win-win scenario. See, I got a vehicle skin just from driving it, but I can actually look from their point of view. See? But once you get other things researched, you can do like souvenir stands. So like you could sell umbrellas. You know, just like you see, it's right remote. So, but yeah, you could do stuff like that. I mean, of course, this is probably something everybody is, I've looked at this game, figured or listened, but this game is not like as straightforward as, oh, drop this here, play this here. You gotta actually like learn things, you know. And it says Isla Muerta, unlocked at 3 stars, so I'm almost at 3 stars. So let's see what we can do. I know once I do my Ceratosaurus, it'll definitely jump. But same thing with my Triceratops, it'll jump up. So what I think I might end up doing is just be precautionary. whole way to the other side, because if I do, well, first off, if one of the dinosaurs damages this, they have to go and repair it. So that's one of the downfalls. So, well, like this being part of the Carno pit, if they go in, they repair it, they are putting themselves at risk, and they could get attacked, and oh, there goes money. Once you get other stuff unlocked, like once you get like electric fences and stuff like that out, they have that replace on and off, which is pretty slick too. So. Ooh, crap. I did exactly what I said I didn't want to do. So, I'll just go down this way, go back to the fences, hit Y. 'Cause I want. But yeah, they had the replace factor where you can actually
Hey,
just
I just received a new contract. You
flip
are
it and then
definitely going to want to check out.
download it, if that makes sense. So, with this being a new place, I'm gonna make sure I need to put water in. So go down here to your landscaping, and you can literally put water in. So I can go, hey, screw this. See, just go this way, hit this, pop this big boy up here, down here. of the reasons why I didn't do all those extra things, because I'm gonna have to put another generator up. And I'm nearly broke. But yeah, no substation. I don't. This one I think does power. Yes, it does. But there's nothing here, so I'm going to deactivate it.
The inconvenience
Like, I'm gonna deactivate this one. I mean, don't need to, I guess, but same time. I have it on. You know, I didn't even go and look at anything research-wise. And I feel like a dummy. I want to do that, but at the same time, I need the money.
Heard you killed it on that expedition. Way to go.
So see, they even leave so much room over here. Like that. Boom. And then all I gotta do. Damn it.
Hey, it's Isaac.
See,
How you
I
doing?
gotta get a Stratus
I got
source
some cool
anyways.
stuff you
I
need to
hate
be
the
a part
Draco
of, so I'm
and
putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
not the Draco. Yeah, they like to ram the fucking walls.
Alright, look, I am all about the show. And with these dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is more attractive than you dinosaurs? Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to build a hotel. Because right now, let's see what this says. Great welfare, okay variety, 6 dinosaurs. 6 dinosaurs, that
Responsible
means I got 2 of
management
each,
of our
so I
animals
only got
is
3
key,
species.
as is creating a
great
safe
safety.
environment for our
I got
visitors.
nice facilities, but I got 63% in visibility, food, and drink. So what's about this? I got a variety penalty of -10, base rating of 94 out of 1,000 for only 3 species I got in here. That's a bit extreme, I think. That's kind of mean. Like anybody who... But at the same time, I gotta be very picky because the cardinals are expensive, dude. They're like dumb expensive. Like, look, 550,000. Like, you know how much I'm gonna have to put out for that shit? A lot. Screw it. I'm just gonna let some money go up. I really, really hope I don't get copyrighted because this music, because this is the same music they had in the movies. When, Nedry was approached by, Dodgson at the beginning of the movie. Just get back here. They're returning, thank God. No, I'll just go bloop, 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 bloop.
You've done good work in the past. That's why I know you are perfect for this.
Oh, you can actually go into here and look at this stuff, and I remember this from playing this before, so, but, it'll actually tell you what your little gauge has to be in order to get whatever it is. So, like, the incubation speed of 1.0, I have to get to about, what was it, quarter way, just like a it looks like an ankylosaur all the way down at the bottom there, just like in this one. Sinoceratops. Yeah. That's has to be like 3/4 way. Oh crap. And then security center, Proceratosaurus, and each place has different stuff. So that's one thing too. You go over here to missions and see like my rewards. It gives me a Draco Rex. This one is cardio strength. Ooh. And then when I get more into security, they'll actually give me more on this one. But I can go in here and terminate contract if I don't want to do it, or like I can go in here and terminate this one if I don't want it, because but I can request in specific things I want to do. So sometimes
Opportunity
it's
is knocking. Answer.
make at least that a minute, which isn't bad. But sometimes it'll just give you like, give this much, like just like the shelters, they give so much coverage, or make sure storm shelters are up. So yeah, I mean. And you guys are going, hey, stats, you got 572. Cerato's only 550. Correct. However, you're not thinking about what if it fails. So that's one of those big things I always consider. Since we have this guy coming back, we're going to go into here, and I'm going to send one to there to get one. Skin impressions go for $100,000. That's... I need a new job, apparently. Sell that. If you sell too much of these, it's all fine and dandy, but eventually you won't be able to sell anything and you won't make crap on them. So it just allows you to extract them to 100%, so that if you find one later on, it won't worry about any of that crap. It just auto cashes you out, so you don't have to worry about selling them because you can't extract anymore for the 100%. So, but with the gene therapy stuff, gene traits, you can make them last longer, look differently, be aggressive, stuff like that. So I mean, this is why the genome is important, because the further you have to 100%, the more things you can do, and like change their viability, or change if they want to be something So that's one of those you gotta base what you want to do your stuff on. Because once I turn this on, it'll shoot out whatchamacallit, meat. Meat. Yeah, it'll shoot out meat. You know what, screw it. I can go ahead and do it now because then it'll be drawn right in. What tends to happen is you'll turn they'll come out and they'll go straight for water. So water, and then there's meat here. And then because this is right here and I watch it, people get to see it, and then people are freaks and they like, violence and stuff like that. So people will be trying to watch that stuff. But this will also help you with a lot of your money and income too. So that's always something to look into. And since there's only one airplane that I have with the fossils, let's see what came back. Send Serrato back out. Ooh, Serrato Amber. Well, one thing, Carnos normally have more to sell for cost for the fossils. Extraction wise, but look at that. There's some of them that will be 50k to extract and 30k to sell or something stupid crap like that. But at the same time, depends on how much you need it. At the same time, the amber's going in. I'm gonna probably jump to 58, maybe 59. But ooh, my Ceratosaurus actually grew maturity. Ooh, went to 63. Look at that. That's a heck of a jump. But for 10, I'll do 10. Just like these ones, I'll do both of these just for, kicks and giggles. But let's get over here and let's watch this sucker come out. See, disease contracted. You knew it. Look at that beauty. Comes out like a rhino.
Oh my gosh, you got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time to treat it. Or what comes next?
See, it'll want a live
gonna
bait
be on your
feeder,
hands as
so
well.
you can actually, the goats can, you watch the goats and stuff.
Happy guest is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met.
And see, you have to go and send them to
Like taking care of the
resupply
dinos,
the
just with
health.
more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Things are looking good around here, huh? I love
Another
what you're
thing you
doing
can
with the
do
place.
is for in here, because you get
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up.
Suchomimuses,
Satisfaction is
I
what
think
we
they're
aim
called.
to give
Yeah,
our guests.
Suchomimus.
Make them appreciate the little things.
and
the big
spinos and
things
stuff,
with the teeth
and
glassy eyes that
baryonyxes,
swallow them
you
whole.
can get fishes and fishies. But
Hey, way to go!
look at this.
We've got our park running at maximum happiness.
Look, I got a
and our
goat there.
guest numbers
And
are
the bad
up
part is
as a
those damn
result.
goats don't go
That's what makes the
anywhere.
entertainment division the
So if you put
envy
like
of the
16
rest.
of those things out,
Get the results. Am I right?
eventually
parks
I'll
are
let
running
raptors
well,
out and
our
they'll just go
scientific research improves.
trying to kill
Of course, I'd
everything.
never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add that
Nope. Nope. No. Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
See, I don't like the Dracos, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to avoid to. I'll get their genomes, but other than that, I'm not going to put too much effort into them because they're annoying. Be straight with you.
take this contract.
Well, shit, I just made an agreement to give him a different genome, but my dumbass forgot that, until I go to the next place, I ain't gonna get one. Because they're already past 50. So, yeah. So, what do I want? Shopping rate is at 33%. Pooper rate is at 54, so got one pooper there. So we're gonna put another pooper over here. There's fast food. There is clothes. Let's go to the gift shop. Go to the candy shop. Burp. Breep. See more fossils, but I'm just gonna send you back out. So, don't want the Chacos, dude. I really don't want those damn things.
There's so much to do here in the parks that sometimes it can be overwhelming. Think about building a rhythm, research and expeditions, fossil extractions, build new attractions. Keep our visitors entertained with a variety of dinosaurs. And keep your park secure, huh? It's a little like spinning plates. Just don't let any of them fall.
Like he would know anything about that, just so we're on the same page. I am using a controller, by the way. Just easier for me if you haven't noticed. I do use mouse and keyboard for things, but not these. When I do racing games, a couple of shooters, depending on which ones they are, like Halo. Depends on how I feel that day, I guess. Look at that. My running cost is $411. I'm only making $150 of everything. I'm gonna get more of my G feel out. Too bad they don't have a Jurassic Park flavored one now I'm thinking about it. I went for, like, I have the Resident Evil ones. I want to get the Twisted Metal ones and Mortal Kombat and all that, but we got Naruto. Ooh, we got Naruto games too, by the way. Not if you guys care or anything, but wrong button, dum dum. Or Amber. See, my variety penalty's gone now. That's pretty good. Let's see what we can work on. Dinosaur visibility. So there's only one here. I think we can run with 2 in these, maybe 3. I don't like pushing it past it though, because I mean, once I put other things in there, quite frankly, they start eating shit. But it's like these guys. I can do Strucios up to the full. Just like the Montosauruses too. Because all I gotta do to relieve them of any like stressful problems, I just go. More area. So much more land. I need $66 more. That's it, 66 more fucking dollars. So we'll go up one here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you to the Alliance.
See, it's raining now, so maybe people will buy it more. Ignore my assumption.
I guess it's true that you never quit. We need more people like you.
$6-7 is probably about the most even price for stuff is, you know, in this game. Especially like later on, you can like change to get like one of them, like the night vision goggles or something like that. So
New day, new show, new contract. You are definitely gonna want to check it out.
soon as we hit 3 stars, then we can go to the next place. I think I'm gonna make a save, and then we can
That was
pick
some
up
amazing
the next
work.
time.
You have my thanks.
Are you hungry or thirsty? Visit our new fast food restaurant.
So let's change this one to... Let's do a dino dish. So... Let's do $13 for this one. Let's see how this works. Oh crap, that's right.
A carnivore, I see. This time, a ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
Oh, and here's that
Attending to
problem.
feeder supply.
Don't have a gate. Damn, nearly 3 stars. But I bought some. What a...
We are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus to the park.
When things go wrong, who do they turn to first? You guessed it. So consider this contract part of us always being ready.
That expedition was a success in large part because of you. Take a bow. But don't expect me to clap.
What a... dick.
Whoa! Here we go. Your rep is off the charts. So you're getting a reward for the entertainment division for your work on Isla Mananceros.
Beautiful, like, just look. I just wish they didn't have boundaries like this. Or they should take the boundaries away so we, I mean, of course you're not gonna landscape it. But, like, they could have went a little bit further out this way to, like, right here. Down the mountainside. So, I mean, you can't go out like this. had to release that new Draco Rex.
Thanks all the way.
It's the only way I'm gonna be able to get the 3rd star. Dirty shit. Feed them to the Ceratos. I mean, look, I got 2 million on here now. So, like, this would be the spot where I would go and, like, any updates, like, any upgrades, I would use this island for because I have all the money on it. I mean, why would you go to, like, the next place? Why would I go and do any research on that place when I'd be using the money on that island when I can go to this one that I have millions on and go? You know, a lot of people don't think about that. I just thought it was common knowledge, to be honest, but, you know, I'm not a normal person.
Nice work on that
I
expedition
quickly
contract.
found that out.
Hopefully what you brought back doesn't end up as another thorn in our side. Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
An ACU is important. I slightly explained that earlier.
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on. Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond Creation Laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
All hail the Dragon King, the Draco Rex. Sounds so intimidating, but it's just a plant eater. However, just in case they do rule the Earth again, don't tell them I said that.
Ow. See? Isla Muerta.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta. A newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
So, we ready? So, we see what this is starting to look like, and we've seen that what Matasaros looks like. So let's go to the next one, and I'm not gonna do anything. We're gonna go to the next one. And just take a glimpse of what our island looks like. And then the next time we get on, we'll check on this island and check on the new, start of the new one and work our way there.
As if prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with, on this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. Storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
There's a monorail, but this one already has
As you can see, the weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're going to want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
Let's just put Struthios in right there.
Uh-oh, that looks expensive. You should get that fixed, and soon. A
So
ranger team is equipped for that.
Just quickly. Here.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Anyhow, we're gonna save this. And that'll be it for today, and I will be on soon, and we'll continue on from there. And anything, you can like and watch more if you want. Have a good one, guys.